Luke here, Lucas K, a former collegiate Valorant player for the University of South Florida. Just wanted to share some creative Viper lineups and setups for the new Breeze here that just came out. Haven't really seen anything that great on YouTube yet, surprisingly, so I just want to put my 2 cents in there. So I'm going to start on defense for B. Pretty good wall that I like to throw. Connect this corner, and this corner. It's going to be like something like that. The reason I like this wall so much, even though it doesn't cover that much space, right? So if they're rushing B, they have to run through 1, 2, and 3 wall, or they have to run through your wall 3 times. And what's nice about this wall, if I put it up instantly, when we get out here, we actually beat them here. So they're behind this Viper wall, they have to come through. And if one of us just holds window, the other one holds here, we can get some space, we can take the orb, whatever, and we can kind of come back. And then they don't know if we're down here. Maybe your teammate can go down there, you can hold their window, they can hold here for you. Obviously the more like default wall is you just go in the barrier over here, wherever the barrier is, somewhere where I am right now. You just do this here, you cut off elbow, cut off bottom mid, like that. Pretty good, you can walk out doors, you can walk out tunnel. You can also get someone to lurk in there on defense. Hear a lot from that corner. And then if I throw that wall, I'll just come right over here, line up in the middle here. This line is the dead center of this, so you just line up with this line, and then you just aim anywhere just below the orb here in the sunlight. Left click. Orb's good. You don't want to do an orb that's like closer than that. Like you don't want to throw it into the barrier. The barrier's like right there. Because then they can kind of walk out. They could peek the right side, let's just say, and if you're playing the left, they can't see you. So you kind of want to create crossfires. You want to make it as hard as possible for them. So you just kind of get lined up with this. You kind of just got to feel it out, I guess. You can kind of do this. You can play crossfire with your teammate, whatever you want to do.
Poison's off.
That's pretty basic for B. Moving on to A. So A is a lot different now, and it kind of depends. What you're going to do depends on what your team wants to do, or whatever. If you're in ranked, whatever you're feeling, I guess. But one wall, if you want to get aggressive in A main, one wall I like to throw. If you just kind of, so the barrier's going to be here. You kind of want to just slide back against this wall until you see this gap here. This gap, and you're just going to aim right into the gap, right in the middle of it. And maybe you have your jet here or something like that. You can put it up instantly, and then you can run through as long as you guys are holding this, because they can be there. You just check that and keep moving. You can have the jet tuck over there or something like that. You can flash through the wall, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. With an orb on sight, I like to do this orb here.
Poison orb emitting.
Just like that.
Poison's off.
Just kind of stand here and aim. Try and get it in line with that corner. Obviously, once they're out past main here, if they get out to bricks, this wall doesn't really do anything. So this is just nice to keep
Poison
them
orb
left. Orb up, molly it, you hold it right. You can have your teammates do whatever. Doing the default wall, which is just right up against the barrier, somewhere around here. Aim at this corner, just a little bit out to the right. That's kind of the default wall. That's the same as old Breeze as well. That's going to cut off everything behind bricks, and then out to mid. Oh, I got to do it a little more right. Just make sure you connect it with that pillar there. Line up with this wall, just make sure it's kind of straight, like that. And then this rope here, or strap, you're just going to follow it all the way up to the rusty part here. And then just left click. Boom.
Poison orb emitting.
Nice one way for you. Maybe you can get one, you gotta fall back, drop the orb, wall up, whatever. You can throw a molly, whatever you want to do. This is pretty default, but the one way is a nice addition. Now you can do that. So that's enough for defense. I'm going to show you some attacking stuff now. So for A, an attack, one thing I do want to say is that a lot of Vipers will throw their wall like this. They cut the pyramid in half. I personally don't think this is a good wall. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Because you can have guys just sitting right back here, either spamming you, or they can just have a KO, Sky Flash, whatever, and just run through and destroy you. So I don't like that wall. And you cut the pyramids in half. You guys can see that. Kind of like that. So you connect the 2 corners here. Like that. Basically, it's not super specific. Connect the 2 corners like that. Wall up. And this way, when you're coming out, you can check everything here. Right, and you guys can actually take control of backside. I'll just show you real quick a molly lineup if you want to be a Larry. You can get up right in this corner, boom. There's 1, 2, 3, a ton of leaves up here, but from the top it's 1, 2. You're gonna aim at 2. Left click, boom.
Poison
orb.
orb emitting.
Boom. There you go.
Poison's off.
So for mid, if you want to cut off this new intersection here to go mid door, you're going to get it right up on the barrier somewhere around here, and you're going to move until this box cuts this window in half. This window right here, the middle one, you're going to move until the box is halfway through it, just like that. Then you're going to go up to the corner of the box, halfway over to the red part, the red corner, just like that, and left click.
Poison orb emitting.
And then if you get in the other corner here, on the other side of the barrier, you just aim right in the middle of this radar dish, left click.
Poison orb emitting.
Gonna cut off mid doors.
Poison's off.
I like to do it from here. Gonna get in this corner, and you're gonna aim to cut off orange, basically like that. And you kind of gonna look up high, so you can cut stairs off too. You can get a piece of it off the stairs like that. But yeah, this is great to split A, obviously, because it cuts off backside. You can split that guy
down.
on site with a split from main as well. All right, moving on to B. So B attack really is pretty easy. I mean, as a Viper, all you're gonna do is just throw this wall. You're just lining up with half wall over here. The wall, you just line right up with it. And use left click. It's not
Toxins going up.
not very hard at all. It's basically all you're doing as a Viper. I drop my orb on bomb, and if I need to, I just kind of do this, which I would recommend you practice doing. Kind of jump spotting and being able to throw util. It's very useful to be able to do that. So just practice doing that. I mean, that was a basic rundown, but I haven't really seen anything great on YouTube since the map came back, so just wanted to talk about it real quick. If you guys want me to go more in depth, or you have any questions for me, just let me know. I'm an open book. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.